Welcome back, Slay the Spire 2, everybody. Yeah, I got a haircut. Thank you for asking. It's actually very nice of you, but let's lock in a little bit and focus up. I've been playing the game. I took a little bit of a hiatus from recording. Reason being, I didn't wanna. Um, if you check the run history, I'd like to show you a little something, okay? So right here, you're gonna see the title, and that's every time I die is when you see the title right there, and it's just like, the fact of the matter is, okay, the fact of the matter is, I have not won in quite some time. So today's going to be the day we're going to play the Ironclad, and we're going to get our first Ascension 10 victory. Now, great options here, actually. Very happy with these, except for, Talisman. They're baiting you and trolling you. Have a gander. See, Greed could work. Greed could work. However, isn't it just so fun to, like, grab the rare card and then base your whole deck off of it? Hellraiser. I have received Hellraiser a few times. And have I won on those runs? I couldn't tell you. But this could be the run. See, the thing about the rare cards like that, though, is you don't need to play them every single time. Like this guy, unless it makes sense, like this turn. See, you didn't get it? You don't need to play it. It's just not necessary. You'd much rather get a bash out there than play a Hellraiser that... taking a bunch of damage. Playing a Hellraiser that's gonna, like, play some strikes. So what do we want right now? I think we want to fight me. We want strikes. We want cards that say strikes, of course, but we also want cards that don't say strike in them, so that you actually have things to play when you get that turn, where there's, like, a million things that you can't play. But for now, I think a Fight Me is actually really fun. Run that turn back. It was so good. Could I... See, if you show me the bash, though, that does mean you win. Truth be told, none of these are a strike. I'm just gonna throw a Hail Mary out there and grab a Whirlwind, because Northern Lion swears by it, and personally, I don't know about it. I think Slither on a Fight Me could be pretty good, but... yeah, I'm not entirely certain about it. Now, turn like this, what do? Well, you play the card that I just said I was iffy about. Prove, you know what, maybe there's something to this. Yeah, I guess I will just kill him and take no damage. So far, really not so bad. That's a Fight Me for free. Set up Strike. Could have gone with the Twin Strike, if we're being so honest. Now, here's the thing. I like a Biridonis egg. And we've got 3 campfires in a row. Yeah. You could persuade me to take it. Let's add a Guilty to the deck. Well, you actually don't want to get rid of that. Let's cut a Defend. We'll make up the loss somewhere along the line, I'm sure. Fighting the Fogmog, are we? +2. Does that math equal out? 7 damage plus 2 adds it to that. Let's see. So if we did this, it'd do 15 damage. He's at 64 health. We're just going to do an experiment. So that was 7 plus 14. So that was more. We do a little science on this channel, if you didn't notice. Well, I'd rather not fill my hand with garbage yet. That's my job. 3 for a Fight Me, huh? Okay, well, you're taking 10 damage. Shrug it off. We'll rest at the next thing, maybe. Depends how I'm feeling. This doesn't kill, does it? 50% more damage. I think it rounds. It might be 2 more, so that's like 7 per hit. That is 21 damage. Not enough. Also not... I mean, 5 block, or just, like, hit him really hard. So you could do 18 with that anyway. And also not add that to your deck, I guess? Sure. Why not? We'll rest now. You convinced me. Plus, you make it up because, you know... Oh, Perfected Strike. An Ice Cream! Holy moly! Wait a minute. So you play Hellraiser, you get a turn where you draw 5 strikes in a row. Don't worry about it. You have Ice Cream. Trust me, little bro, it comes back. Let's fucking do this. Why didn't you play the defend? Get, like, 1 more damage? Best not to ask questions. Ice cream and a whirlwind? We might have something here. And it scares me. It doesn't piss me off. It scares me. We're gonna take a battle trance. It scares me because we have something. But it's better to have loved than to have never loved at all. At least that's what they say. Where's my whirlwind? Let's heal you. Call it a day with 5 block. Everybody, water break. Water break. Good stuff. Don't drink that, you fool. 6 damage to do, like, a boatload to both of you? Yeah. You could persuade me. I mean, that's the turn. Call that a day. Hey, let's use this. Now you're at 51. It's like it was just made for me. Eventually you need to add a block, especially considering I got rid of one. Let's do that for a cheeky little kill. I think so. 7 damage laying on. Right now we're netting a -1 overall with Burning Blood, so just to let you know, you're not going to scare me. This does 24. No, it kills. Remember the experiment we did earlier today. A pommel strike is also incredible. Honest to Bob, upgrade my whirlwind. And let's just throw this out there. Hellraiser early is really good. And then we'll just put up a little block. Let's go for the fella that's buffing. Okay, throw your stuff out. 2 damage to take none. We're looking at... Well, we're looking at playing our cards. And that strength gain right there is really important because you have Whirlwind. That grabs a kill, which does this, which plays another strike, which plays a strike. Honestly, yeah, to kill you. Taking some damage. Nothing to cry about. And at the point we're at right now, what we do is block when necessary, debuff, maybe do some attacks, but you have Hellraiser. And you save up your energy for Whirlwind. Now, am I going to play it here? Yes. It does 11 damage per hit. But, like, that'll play itself. Get a Fight Me. Play a block. Actually, scratch that. Just hit him. Because your strikes do an insane amount of damage. Oh my god. Conflagration, huh? So what does this deck need? It needs maybe 1 more good block. It needs more pommel strikes, more perfected strikes. It needs... A strength gain would be nice, but we do have Fight Me. Cruelty is good, yes. Conflagration is a good AoE. And we do have some strength gain, which means I think you grab it and you don't worry about AoE as much. Now, the wax relics. No, take the hot cocoa. You have ice cream. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Should have maybe looked at the map a little bit, but not something to worry about. Hey, why are you doing like 1 billion? I thought that was illegal, wasn't it? I know. I know I have ice cream. I know. Well, like, when they're sitting in front of you, it's like, am I not just going to play them? Another Blood Wall? I'd love a Flame Barrier. So let's grab an already upgraded Perfected Strike. Give my Dex Potion. Blood Vial, I kind of... Well, you get 2 relics. Purple Basin's not going to happen. And it upgraded... What? What did it upgrade? I already forgot. Well, nothing basic. Right? So, that's fine. As long as it's not basic. Am I the asshole, or did I really just not put enough block in this deck? I mean, you're cooked. Now a third setup strike is so unnecessary. Take a twin strike. I'm not screwing this deck because of Bing Bong. Daughter of the Wind, that's actually a great one to get. You, however... In fact, Hellraiser might be a bad decision. Nah, Hellraiser's bad. Because you're gonna play all my strikes, and then I get no block. Okay. What we do here is play a couple of those, keep your energy. We really want to play a incredible Whirlwind. Meaning, believe it or not, that's going to be the turn right there. Now that he's vulnerable, and you don't pull Whirlwind. Block first. This gives some strength back. Conflagration, strike him. Now when we get our Whirlwind, it might kill? Yeah, it kills. Okay. Could have been worse. Flame Barrier, that's what I was asking for. We're going to rest here. Maybe not the most efficient rest in the world, but I want to be alive. Mayhem, huh? Whenever you exhaust a card? No. Maybe shuffle your draw pile. Gain 6 block. That could be something, but... Every time I take Mayhem, I'm like, oh, this is going to be incredible, and then it sucks. So, at the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile, which could be a strike, but it could also be something else. Fuck it. Let's take it. Let's take it, and let's take the bronze scales. It's kind of just like a utility item that you're happy to have. Regal Pillow! Okay. Okay. Metamorphosis. Now, see, the reason I'm thinking you could take it is because it's health. I don't want to lose health. We're fighting this gentleman. You know what? Let's take it, being mindful that we have 25 cards in the deck. This sucks. Oh well. Thank God for the bronze scales. Okay. No, that was... See, like, that's perfect. Because I also didn't draw any block. Now, is this adding a lot of dazes to the deck? Yeah. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and forward them to my assistant. Okay, and then this turn, just don't give me all dazes. Simple as. And that's just how it works. That's the game. Give me another Pommel Strike. Pommel Strikes are incredible for this. Yeah, you might want to upgrade that. And we're doing a shop so that we can skip a combat. Not necessarily because we can afford it. Now, a tricky thing with this fight, this boss, is he's going to make us draw less cards. Which is not good. Honestly, yeah, I would strike to get you. Maybe I didn't need to play that defend. Roll the take back. 4 twice, man. It's not enough. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I feel like this is a good combat for this? Beautiful. I would love a retain on the Whirlwind. You know, on a turn like this, give me the energy. Or not the energy, the strength. Oh, wait a minute. That's literally what I did, is what you're saying to me? I did retain my Whirlwind? They're doing 19 damage? 19 damage? Pretty good. But also, putting up just a little block is also pretty good. Wow, and I mean, like, that was just putting in the work. A Shrug It Off hits the spot. I'd love an upgrade. I'd love an upgrade on a Pommel Strike. Okay, let's see what we get. You know, so-and-so. Ah, Whirlwind. You know what? Just get it out there. Draw one fewer card. See, the thing is, draw one fewer card now. Only play 3 cards later. I would rather draw fewer cards with the ability to draw more and play more than what else could happen. This sucks. You know what? Play that. Pass your turn. Hellraiser. Should have played the bash. Now, am I gonna... Now, the answer may shock you. It's gonna be a hard yes. We need to rush mid, is what needs to happen. And also just play the 2 cards you got. Okay, I mean, we're doing damage, which is the point of the game. None of them are strikes. Cannot play more than... No, you gotta take the damage. Not that we can, but... I may be the most idiotic of men to have ever lived, but... Granted, we did win. So, it comes out in the wash. Now, offering is a clear take. I mean, it's offering all the way. Start of your turn, add a random attack. It's free to play this turn. Powers cost more. We don't want that. First card, each combat is played an extra time. Could be good. Then again, the turn where you just play 2 defends or 2 strikes is detrimental. Who are we fighting? The test subject and Aeon Glass, so you hate me. So the game hates me and I deserve to die. Honestly, I'm going to give a chance to the throwing axe, even though the crossbow is obviously good. I'm going to attempt the throwing axe, and what else I'm going to do? Because this run is great, but it's not fight every elite kind of great, I don't think. What it's honestly looking like, low genuinely, 3 combats kind of sucks into what could be 5 combats. No, I actually just, like, completely proved my own point wrong. And I didn't even say much. What we're going to do is do 2 combats into a shop, last shop, probably. Hopefully not 2 combats. We'll fight an elite. We'll get tiny mailbox, and then we'll rest, probably. That's what it's looking like, and then it's all done from there. So the first card you play every combat is played twice. So next turn, it's going to play 2 free cards. Okay. Let's see if we can take one of you out. Metamorphosis, why not? And then just play your cards. And then just sit back. Plays those for free. You're doing no damage, and you're also dead. A second Blood Wall. You know what? It's already upgraded. We're done with block. We're good. Yeah, I'll play Mayhem again. Yeah, let's do that twice again. Let's also... Let's also just kill them, actually. Maybe play the Whirlwind twice. That'd have made sense. We'll grab one of those. Nice to have some bone. Well... Honestly, I'm okay with cutting a basic strike now, because I think every 10 cards you draw gain an energy. That is interesting. I like the flex potion for this elite. When are we gonna play it, though? I mean, I have 3 powers already. I got 1 Mayhem. I've got a Hellraiser. And that's it. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance, and then let's also get... Would you like a colorless? Let's grab a colorless instead of the block potion. I just bought you. I don't want to get... No, yeah, you can't lose that. Or that. You could lose a Twin Strike. Not my favorite, but you could lose it. Ice Cream for Mummified Hand. Give me a break. Ripple Basin for Kashira Gama. Nobody tell this guy that I just ripped him off. He's going to need to get a second job because that is ridiculous. Cards played twice. Smart men remember things like that. But wise men ignore them. You literally have Ice Cream. Don't play Flame Barrier. What the hell did I just say? No, it's more worth it to take no damage. We gotta play that. Gotta play that and then pass your turn. What is this? Why do I have cards to play from my deck? Why am I taking 4 damage from the burn? Okay, I'm seeing a whirlwind. Why are there 2 whirlwinds? There's got to be a reason for it, right? That I just do not understand. Check, please. I don't know, maybe. Well, I played one of those. That's something. Let's do some math. So, I could play this for 6, which is clearly 5 times 6 is it's something to laugh at. But with some strength and a flex potion, it does 9 and then 14 times 3, which is almost the same number. So, instead, we're just going to play it and take a boatload of damage. Well, we don't have to play a Blood Wall. That's nice. Okay. Okay, no. I get you, and then he dies this turn. Please? Okay. Okay, we're in the clear. A Dominate. We're not Dominate coded, but it's so interesting. Miniature Cannon, also great. Regal Pillow. Insane. I definitely want to draw cards off of playing... What, a Hellraiser? Yeah. Draw into a strike. We're just gonna have to go. Let's see. Automation for free? Automation for free. Know what I mean? This also heals. That's great. And I mean, like... You don't really want any of this. Exhausting and drawing 2 cards, maybe? Could be good. Don't fight him. No, don't fight him. You're on Ascension 10. Let's take damage. We do those. Oh, that played twice. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then have at it. Okay, playing Hellraiser for me. I would have maybe liked you to ask for permission. Maybe not the wisest move there. Oh man, it just does so much damage. And then here's what you do. You play your Dominate, draw into cards. 46 damage. I mean, that's how it works. A Headbutt, put a card from your discard pile onto the top of the draw. This can guarantee that a certain strike can get played. So I do think there's something to it. You also need full health as you don't have Pantograph. Now, we're going to have to scrape and claw this one a bit, I think. That was incredible. I'm going to be honest, I full sent it, having no idea if it was going to work or not. Play that. Already taking so much damage. Haven't gotten any of our good powers out there. No, it's over. I gotta play it. That was pretty good. Exhaustive Strike. Nothing. So you do 13 twice. Obviously not enough. There is a Shrug Off. Not enough. I would love to play the Fight Me. Actually, that's terrifying. 3 Strength, that bumps you up to that. It's just simply not enough. Even with the Strength Potion, that's going to be 14. What? That turns into 17. 17 times 2. Even with Vuln, bumps it up. But truth be told, it's not going to get there. So you would rather hang on to a sliver of your dignity. And now you have to die this turn. And you draw all of your fucking defend. And I mean, it's just a sick world that we live in. A cruel joke. Oh, well, now you draw into some attacks. You draw into attacks, but not enough to kill him. I mean, GG. GG, man. I mean, that's insane. I mean, regardless, though, pretty far with Hellraiser. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. Just maybe some very unlucky plays or an unlucky draw. Which is the game's fault, of course, not the pilot of the deck or the creator of the deck, obviously. It's got to be the game's fault. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to end it here off the one run today, but I appreciate you getting to the end, and have a great day.